What's going on, guys? Quinn here, and today I'm going to be debadging my Ford Fusion. As you can see here, it has the Fusion badge, those steel badge, the dealership badge, whatever you want to call it. I hate those things, and the Sel V6, and all of it is going to be gone by the end of this video. So you're probably wondering, why would you even debadge a car in the first place? Now, if you're not a car person, this probably doesn't make much sense to you. But to me, if you look at this Hyundai Genesis Coupe as an example, it looks much cleaner when you take all of the badges off. The same with this GTR here. I find they look much cleaner without the badges. So I'm going to do the same thing with my Fusion.
So what are you going to need to debadge your car? First of all, do a little bit of research and research the badges on your car. For example, like the Fusion badge is going to come off no problem. I know that there's nothing holding it in, like no rivets. Now, the Ford badge, and I know Honda badges, like the Honda emblems, they are actually like put in through the trunk. So if you debadge, you're going to be left with two holes. So you might not want to do it, or if you really want to do it that badly, then you should probably think of a way beforehand to cover those up right away, because you don't want rain getting into your trunk, and two holes in your trunk just looks gross. I know Chevy emblems work, but yeah, so you're going to need to do that. So basically what's going on here is I'll start with this one. On this badge here and all these badges, there's an adhesive. It's like a very sticky glue, and has the badges stuck on. So you can't just take the badges off. On my Civic, actually, I was able to actually just push them off with, oh, that's actually moving quite a bit there. Might be able to actually move that one itself, but we need to heat up the glue. So right now I got my my hair dryer. I mean, my mom's hair dryer. I don't use those. Who uses those, right? And yeah, so we're gonna heat up the glue, and we're just gonna be careful not to hold the hair dryer in one space for too long, because you know, if you're drying your hair, not that I would know or anything, but it's going to get too hot, right? So we just want to keep the hair dryer moving at all times. So let's get started with that.
And as you're doing this, make sure you put your hand constantly underneath just to check and make sure it's not getting too hot. And use your hand to test how hot the metal's getting. Again, don't let it get too unbearably hot.
We're going to use our dental floss to saw in here. Might not be hot enough yet, but let's see. This steel one's a little bit weird. Oh yeah, it's right under there. And if you don't, another thing too, I didn't mention, I'll mention it, I'll add it in, but fishing line will work better, because this will break, as you can see.
So yeah, as I got my big dumb head in the way here, don't worry, it moves away in a second, but I just want to say, keep the dental floss or fishing line even better, as close to the body as you can.
And we'll get a little bit more, because it keeps breaking on me. I thought that was going to take more, honestly. That didn't take much at all. Probably didn't even need to heat it up that much. There we go. Got this bullshit off. I hate these things, and yeah, it's not even too hot either. So we're gonna leave that for now. Now we're gonna move on to the Fusion badge, so let's keep doing that. See how this works here. Freaking beautiful. Now, oh.
So again, as you can see, keep the floss close to the body. As you can see, there's a lot of glue left over, but don't worry, we'll deal with that later. And just do that for the rest of the letters, and reheat as needed.
Keeps breaking on me. Ah, man, come on. Yeah, I can just take it off my hand. That one's really stuck. There we go. I was hoping these letters would take off a bit more of the glue, but I guess not. There we go. Alright, so now we have this residue left. As you can see, I tried to take off some of the F here, and it's not coming off too well. Like, you can kind of get it with your finger, and I could probably get most of it here, but it's taking a little longer. So I'm going to reheat it with this hair dryer here. I'm not looking forward to doing this one. I'm just going to say has a lot of that stuff. But after you use your hair dryer, just use your finger and just rub it off. I don't know, you might be able to use your fingernail. I don't know if your fingernail can scratch paint or not, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm just gonna keep using the flat of my finger after I heat it up some more. But it's going pretty good right now. But it's actually not too bad. Maybe if you can keep it dry, you might be able to peel it off like in a big strip. But I wouldn't start using your degreaser yet, because I feel like with all this sticky stuff left, all you're gonna do is here comes a ambulance or something. It's out of my people. But yeah, I feel like if you use your degreaser now, you're just gonna smear it everywhere. So I'm gonna heat this up a little bit more and then keep going. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this and then I'll get back to you guys. Man, I just want to say this one here is torturous. Screw whoever put this badge on here. These ones were annoying, but this one here is just awful. From scraping it, I have a bubble on my finger already. Didn't even know it was coming, so I used the side of my thumb. I got a little bubble on that. You know, one of those blisters that get right watery underneath it, and then they pop in the skin underneath. It's really tender. Yeah, I'm getting one of those here, and my finger's all scratched up. So just saying, keep an eye on your finger because you don't really feel it until afterwards. You're like, ooh, that kind of feels funny, and then you got a big blister there. So just keep going and keep using heat. Don't use too much, but, you know, get it nice and warm. It'll come off easier, and good luck with your fingers. Alright guys, now I'm going to get the Sel V6 badge. Not going to show you how to do it because it's the exact same as the other ones. And then I'll show you how to get the gunk off afterwards. Everyone's probably wondering, why are you going to take the V6 off? Well, you know what? I don't care. I think it'll look good with it off. So I'm going to do that right now. Now that the WD-40 is soaked in, I'm wiping it with the cloth and my finger kind of combined, and it is coming off a lot easier, thank goodness. So I'm just going to keep doing this and picking it off with my fingers. I don't need to show you much here, just get her done, and yeah. Alright, so I put the WD-40 on. Sorry, let me focus this in here. I put the WD-40 on, and I let it sit for like 5 minutes, which is recommended, and didn't do much. I put another spray on and waited another 5, and now it's like magic. It really penetrated through, and this stuff's coming off easy as hell. Honestly, it would have been easier to do this in the first place. So I'm going to peel all this stuff off. Look at that. That badge was a pain in the ass. Could have saved me from all these blisters. But still, I would still try to get as much off as you can. But, yeah, when you're done that, just peel it all. Look at that. Look at that. It's going to be becoming actually something kind of fun instead of like a pain in the ass. And then when you're done, I'll show you what to do next. So before we get to the before and after pictures, there's just 2 more things that you guys need to do. Possibly 1, depending on how well everything got off. Number 1. If some little remnants of stuff got stuck on the back of your car, you can skip this step if it all came off perfectly. Go get some polish and use that to get it off. Polish is basically like a wet sandpaper, but very, very, very fine. You don't want to use wet sandpaper just to get off some sticky stuff off the back of your car. The WD-40 and the Goo Gone could not get little pieces of it off. I tried everything. I possibly could have got it off if I kept trying, but I ended up using polish instead, and it came off fine. You do have to rub quite hard, and you need to be careful not to rub too hard that you're going to eat through your clear coat. If you see paint on your rag that you're using the polish with, then you went too far. And the last thing you're going to do, and I don't have footage of any of these, I'm sorry, is you're going to wax over the area because the new metal exposed has been covered by badges forever, so you want the shine to be even, right? So go ahead and wax the new areas. Now let's get to some before and after pictures, shall we?
So here is the before. You know, the badges are a little bit distracting, especially the steel one, plus they weigh the card down. I'm sure they're so heavy. And here we have our after picture. As you can see, the car looks so much clean, and it's not weighed down by the badges, you know. Those badges weighed like, you know, 0.2 grams. So, I mean, you know, weight reduction, right? Like, I can probably go much faster than the quarter mile now. And here's before again. And here is after. Man, it just looks so much more clean and so much more better. Here's another picture. Debadged. And here's another debadged picture. It just looks so much better. To me, at least.
But yeah, as you can see... There's a truck on. But as you can see, it looks much, much cleaner, and I really, really like how it looks. I know this video... Oh my god! I'm sorry, it's Halloween night. I've been really holding this video off because I took the badges off in the summer and just didn't finish the video for now. But yes, I really hope this video helped you out. I know it was kind of a sloppy video because I kind of just threw it together, but I still wanted to make it. Comment down below if this video did help you out, and comment down below as well if tell me what you think I could work on, because I know this video needed some work. I feel like with some of my older videos I definitely put more quality into them than this one. But again, I still had the footage, so I still wanted to put it out anyways. Again, I hope this video helped you out, and yeah, I hope it makes your car look as clean as mine did, because I think it looks so much better debadged. Anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. Peace out and have a good Halloween, because it's Halloween night right now.